without going to online in this case. I am going to create a program here, and I will right click program, and I will click new. And see, this is the backup that we made before. I want to use it. I will make my own program, and I will call it program, well, test 1, for example, and I will click OK. Oh, you cannot use special characters. You cannot add spaces nor special characters, so remember that. And here you have all of the workspace for your program. So in this part, it's very important that you know what are the commands that you're going to use. I am going to use basic commands right now, like move, it's like movement or move, and to position 1 or move to point 1. And one of the common mistakes that we can make as programmers is that we use, like, we're making this, okay? We're using this, and then we are adding the second one, right? Sorry. And then we download it. We go to online, we connect, and we download it. The first position of the robot must be the home position. If you want, you can use the command override or OVRD in the software in Mitsubishi, and write 50, for example. That is the speed of the robot. So first, have a speed of 50, of the 50%, the half of the speed, and then move to home. So if I am in home, if my robot is in home already, and I don't have to move it, we're going to click here. We're going to click add. And here are the axes of the robot, and we're going to put the name or the position that we want to use. So this one is called P1 because it is this P1, okay? So we have to go online. Right now we have to go online again. So if you saw, we have another options here. So since we have only one robot in this in this network, we have only one option here. But if we have 2 or 3 robots, this will appear here, and we can check the position of each robot. So since my position right now it's in home, I will click get current position. So I will add the second one, position number 2. And for this, I will have to open my digital ToolBox, my digital operation panel, my digital terminal. And it sends a warning. So if it is at max speed, be careful. Just prepare your emergency button if something goes way too fast, so you can stop it. And right here, we have the same elements that in a ToolBox or in a terminal or in a teach panel from just at the computer. So we have to click, we can click servos on, the robot will start moving, and you should hear the sound of the robot. Here's the speed. I will use 50%. You can also use the arrows. See? And you have to click jog. In here I will be moving. I can move by joint, by axis, by tool, by work, by cylinder, positions, coordinates, etc. But I will use tool in this case. So I will open my digital terminal and I will click servos on. See that I am on automatic here. I already click jog, and I can move the x-axis or the y-axis because that's what I am doing. But I am moving it by tool. If I use joints, for example, I will move the first joint in the x-axis and so on. And let's move it a little bit different in another position so you can see. You can actually not see the robot moving in this part, but I will you will see it in a moment. And I will close this because it's getting in the way, and I will click get current positions. If you see, these values have changed. They are not the same as before. And now that we have this, if we go to the operation panel, we can select the program that we are using. But before that, we can save it right now. First to the PC as test 1, okay? And then we're going to send it to the robot. And it's going to be called test 1. Okay, as test 1 has already been sent, again we're going to open the terminal and we're going to click this icon here that says select. Click it and search for your program. Remember to have your speed down because it is in automatic and it will go very fast if we are at the 100. When we are editing a program using a teach box or using the digital teach box, the robot will go fairly slow. But when we send it in an automatic way, the robot will use all of its speed. Be very careful. Just for security measures, be sure that you have your emergency button. You can go to start. You have to be your server. You have to have your servers on. Do not turn it off because it will not function. So go to start. And this is the warning that I was saying to you. Max speed. Be careful with speed. And click OK. And now the robot is moving. And since the robot is moving, we can see here the lines that they are executing. Obviously here is very slow, but we can see it in real time that the robot is moving. So if we finish, we click stop, and you have done your first program. Very well. It's that the robot is moving along. I am not doing anything. I already programmed it, and it's an automatic. So I will show you another program that So see what happens when I make the speed higher. Right now I have a 30% of the speed. At the program I will get the full speed. I already programmed the speed with the override, remember? But I will get the full speed out of my teach box, okay? Crazy. So you have to be very careful in not doing that. The motors will stress out, so you have to be planning your trajectories before making this, okay? So I think that's all. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe and share it with the world. Share some love. See you. Bye-bye.